This guy went full defense on us. He placed his Darth Revan, Malik, Bastila Shan, his Jedi Knight Revan, his Grievous, Bastila Shan with a Relic Nest, his Shakti clones, his Padme, and EP, Vader, and Nihilus. So this is going to be a really tough battle. We're going to go against Darth Revan first, and we're going to do a mirror match. We're going to do our Darth Revan, Bastila, and Malik, and just mirror it, and hope for the best. My Malik, or all of my characters are faster. My Darth Revan is 345 speed. My Bastila Shan, I believe, is 310 speed. And this battle just does not go the way that I wanted it to. It seemed that at all the wrong times his Malik got his taunt up, and I don't know if I just misplayed this myself, but there goes my Darth Revan. There goes my Bastila Shan. At least I get his Darth Revan out. But sadly, I just cannot do enough damage to his Bastila Shan to get her out. And I'm pretty sure at the end of this battle, it's just I leave Bastila Shan and Malik up. And you know for sure, you leave Bastila Shan and Malik up, it's a hard cleanup. So we're going to see what we have to throw at this in a little bit. I did unlock my Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, finally. But my god, is the guy really hard to gear. So I know he's good against Grievous squads. So I'm going to take him and my First Order officer, and that's it, up against Grievous. Now he's only gear 10, but I still think we might be able to pull this off. Since he's a galactic legend, you would hope that he could do a little bit. Now, I haven't really got to play with him too much yet. I know you want to build up the stacks, use his AoE on stun targets to get the his stats up, his mastery. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I did get pretty scared at his health pool getting pretty low, but I tried to keep Grievous stunned, so I didn't really have to worry about him attacking me too much. Alright, we got B2 out of there. And our First Order officer is about to die. I did get my Supreme Leader Kylo Ren up to gear 11 now, but he needs another 200 of each Chirotech and a stun gun to get up gear 12. So I was scared here. He got me really low there, but the stun came in clutch there, and I won it for 50 banners, which isn't the greatest, but it's still something. We're going to go up against Jedi Knight Revan. We're just going to take our gas and Ahsoka. And I was really lucky that he decided to target Ahsoka first. Because if you don't know too much about gas, you can't do any damage to any other 501st in the team to their health until you get gas to sit. And you got to take down all of his armor for that to happen. So when they targeted Ahsoka first, I was very happy that they were just wasting damage on her. But now they got gas to sit, and Ahsoka's Gonna go down here because she just can't take this barrage of damage. But Gas stands back up. He gets angry, and he's about to take everybody out. Because Gas is Relic 7, and he don't take no crap. I'm looking back at this Malik and Basilisk Shah, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. And I can tell you that this is not the right choice. I should have went with my first choice, and it's going to be the team that I use after this. If you have a Basilisk Shah that's low in health already, and just a lone Malik left, take in your Kylo Ren Unmasked, First Order Executioner, and Watt Tambler if you have him. Because his Drain Life cannot do any damage to Kylo Ren, who you're going to put the Tank Tech on, and you're going to put the Weapons Tech on your First Order Executioner. You're going to kill Basilisk Shah right off the bat, and then you're going to go after Malik. As you see here, I get stuck on Malik. And if I would have done the First Order instead of this, I would have had this Padme team for a different team, and I could have probably got the full clear on this guy. So it was a bad misplay on my own part. We're just going to let this battle finish out here. But there's no way I'm going to take down his Malik because I can't land my debuffs on him. And he's slowly going to whittle down my team. And you got Padme left, and most she's going to do is just tickle him and stun him every once in a while. Just takes a little bit of extra time for no reason. But you're going to see this next battle, I'm going to go in with the Kylo Ren Unmasked, the First Order Executioner, and Watt. And I'm just going to take out this Malik with no problem. This is a great team for a lone Malik. So you get that taunt tech on Kylo Ren, you get the weapons tech on First Order Executioner, and then after this it's keep Malik stunned, keep hitting him with Executioner with his big hits, and sooner or later he's just going to keep trying to drain life, which he can't do anything to Kylo Ren. It's just a waste of a move for him. And he is building up his Dark Infusion, but it's not going to do him any good against this team. And First Order Executioner is just going to keep building up his damage until he can just do massive damage to Malik. So I should have done this team first, and that's bad on me. This is a pretty interesting battle here. Relic 7 Basilisk Shah, Relic 5 Jody, and a Gear 11 Gas. And I was wondering what I can take against it. So I got Shakti, Padme, and EP down here. So interesting enough, I decided to take in my Bounty Hunters. I got a Relic 4 or 3 Boss, Relic 4 Django, and just a Gear 12 Boba Fett. But my thoughts were they were not going to be able to do enough damage to my team to take them down with all the healing effects that are going to go on between all of them. Django and Boba Fett are going to make sure that Jolie can't revive anybody. Their gas is already dying really quick, and there he goes. Gas isn't really that much of a scare unless he's in like a Galactic Legend group or a 501st full team. So now I just got to whittle down Jolie and Bastila Shan, which they definitely can't do enough damage to take down my bounty hunters. Bounty hunters are one of the greatest factions in this game. Boss lead, you do massive damage. I think I got him at like 290 speed with over 100% tenacity, and sometimes I'll put these guys on defense, but I'll put a Django lead, so that way boss goes up to like 320 speed with over 100 tenacity, and it gets quite a lot of holds. I always recommend modding Bosk for high tenacity and high speed, because people don't know how to handle that really. There goes Bastila Shan. And Jolie is just like a wet noodle hitting us. There's nothing he can do against us. And Django and Boba Fett both killed the other two, so he can't revive anybody, so he's just all alone. Takes a little time to get him down, though, because of his health pool, and he heals on everything. And there we go. Bounty hunters can easily take out that team. I was a little bit worried about it, but not too worried about it. Sat down a negotiator and a strong Thrawn fleet. We'll go ahead and save those for later. So now we got to figure out what we want to do for these battles. So for his EP, we're going to use Jedi Knight Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, and Jolie. We're going to mark Vader first, so he can't get his Merciless Massacre off. I know a lot of people would say I go after Nihilus first because he can annihilate, but with your tenacity up on Yoda, he's going to do his drain, and as you can see, he only got one cooldown. He needs to get 7 moves in to get his annihilate. And a 3v3, it's really hard for him to get to his annihilate. So you want to take out everybody else that's a threat first. So now we're going to go after Nihilus. Then we got Vader down. With that tenacity up, we don't have to worry about Emperor Palpatine stunning us either. So right now we're trying to get some banners back. There's not much we can do. Against his Padme, we're going to use Emperor Palpatine, Darth Vader, and Thrawn. And the idea here is to let Vader get out there, do his Merciless Massacre. You want to go ahead and fracture General Kenobi so you don't have to worry about him taunting all the time. I did a couple misplays here with Emperor Palpatine there. You should have put a shock on Kenobi so he can't taunt. If they have shock, they can't get a buff up. So that was a mistake on my part. But this team really does not stand a chance against my Empire team. Get a fracture on them again. And that really hurt my Vader, but stuns all around again. We'll start the healing process on Vader again. Get another Merciless Massacre out of here. Goodbye Padme. Start working on Kenobi. We're going to leave Nest for last. Now, another mistake that I make here is you never want to fracture Nest if she's last. Because if she never takes a turn, you're just sitting there building up protection on her, and then you just time yourself out. So what you want to do is you want to keep a shock on her. You want to build up your dots. So right here I make the mistake of fracturing her. So I noticed the mistake. What you want to do is you want to keep getting as many dots as you can on her now. And then you want to wait for her to take a turn, and it'd be either Thrawn or Vader's turn with the turn meter swap. Then give it to Vader and throw a Coaling Blade to get that kill. So I waited there. We're keeping her stunned. So I do a health gain here so I can go back to Thrawn and not do damage to her. And then I turn meter swap and do a Culling Blade to take her out. Shakti clones. We're just going to take in our rebels, I believe. CLS, Han, and Chewie. Go ahead and take out Shakti first. That way you can stop the retribution on the other characters in the team. So she's gone now. Every time you attack these guys, they're not going to keep getting retribution since her leadership is gone now. You want to take out Fives next so he doesn't get a sacrifice for Rex to get additional stats. And then you want to go after Rex. The thing that makes this a dangerous team is if Rex gets to his Annihilate, his aerial advantage, and he starts taking characters out. And that's why one of the teams recommended is Rex, C-3PO, and Fives. Because they have to focus on Fives, while C-3PO and Rex get up to 3 stacks each, and C-3PO starts reducing cooldowns on Rex, and Rex just keeps doing aerial advantages off the bat. And that's one of the teams that I set on defense. We're going to do our Sith Triumvirate against his CLS. We're going to put the fracture on Chewie so he doesn't keep assisting. So now I make another mistake here. I think I might get to an Annihilate, and I should have done CLS. I didn't even think about it that he is Relic 5, and he's doing massive damage against me. And CLS can solo teams, and you're going to see that after this battle. Because, spoiler, I do not get this team down. I throw everything I have at it. So we're going to try and take out these last few teams real quick. Trying to decide on what I want to use. I still have some decent characters, but I don't have anything really great. And that CLS is in the back of my mind on how the heck am I going to take that out. So his resistance, I'm just going to take my resistance up against. And since I got Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, I had to get my Veteran Smuggler up to Relic 3, and he does a decent amount of damage. Mind Trick her so she doesn't put healing immunity on any of her characters. And look at this damage. Look at that. She got a scav rate, no problem. One farm I do want to do on this account is the Resistant Hero Bros. They really fill out a resistance team. So this wasn't too hard of a battle. I know my resistance isn't the greatest. Usually use them for like a first order or a bounty hunters team. That one's down. Against this, I'm going to take a hodgepodge team of characters. Count Dooku, Kylo Ren, and I believe Sunfac. Yeah. And Kylo Ren is going to do most of the damage here. So once Kylo Ren starts getting attacked, he gets to do his last special outrage quite a lot, and you can see it does a lot of damage. And that's pretty much this whole battle, is just using that one move. And it keeps him topped up on health and protection. Also has a chance to stun. And it just makes it a pretty easy battle. Alright, and at the end here, I throw everything I have at this CLS. So I'm probably going to speed this part up when I take all these teams at it. And then I'll get back to you for the fleet arena battles. And then we'll do the final results. Alright, so I gave up on that CLS team, and we're going to go to the fleet battles here. Against his negotiator, of course I'm going to use my GG with Separatists. I'm going to look for my IG-88, but I have him on defense. This is what I use in arena all the time, but he has a really weird lineup here. You don't really see this lineup ever. So it kind of threw me off, and he does do quite a amount of damage to me because of it. I mean, he's got a rebel tank in here, and that's pretty odd in its own self. But nothing in here is too big to take out the Separatist GG. This is a hard counter to this. They start doing so much massive damage with these buzz droids out on the field. And just like in my free-to-play series I got going on right now, Geos are a powerhouse. They do so much damage. And as Han Solo here is just dodging and resisting everything, making it so hard for me to kill him. Here comes in Ahsoka. We're going to take her down, no problem. I can't even get buzz droids on this Millennium Falcon. Do a mass attack. Still so many dodges. I mean, this guy got the ungodly amount of dodges on this battle. It was pretty amazing to see. Against his Thrawn, I'm going to take my Rebel fleet with a starting lineup of Millennium Falcon, Piston U-Wing, and the Biggs X-Wing. And I'm going to bring in Ghost, Phantom, and Cassian's U-Wing. And I bring in the Ebon Hawk just in case. I've had some bad luck with my Rebel fleet in the past lately. So do the wiggle with Millennium Falcon so nobody can attack him. He targeted my piston first, so we're going to heal him up real quick. And then we're going to start doing assist attacks on everybody. Going to stealth piston, everybody assists. Big's going to keep taunting for us. Get some more assists there. Alright, goodbye Sunfac. Then we're going to go after the spy. We're going to bring in Cassian so we can do a mass attack on him. Goodbye spy. Then another mass attack on boss ship. And that's everything. So I'll be back with the end results for you. Thank you. Alright guys, let's see what we ended up with in this match against Cool Millie. So this guy went full offense, or defense on me. I didn't think he was going to attack at all. As you see, it took me 3 battles on his Darth Revan earlier. One-shot all those. And my stupid CLS, I just could not take him down at all. Ships were an easy battle. But of course, since he put so much defense down, this guy didn't even try and attack me. So it's pretty sad. I wish I could have got the full clear on him, but that Darth Revan ruined my plans for all of my characters. I'm actually surprised I cleared as much as I did on him. So total came out to 2291 against his 1020, which also he didn't put down an extra team down here. So that lost him banners up here too. Alright guys, have a good one. Bye.